This is Fox 10 News.
Welcome back in tonight. With the holidays now in full swing, some folks are already picking out a Christmas tree to enjoy for the holiday season. Our Liam Rivera found a family getting in on the action in West Mobile. Well, we are continuing to search for answers in another Fox 10 News investigation. You may remember those raids of the Pritchard Water Board headquarters and the home of the utilities operations manager, Nia Bradley. And that was all the way back in February of 2022. But since then, not much has changed in the case. Charges against Bradley, her husband, and 2 other water system employees have been pending in state court, while federal investigators have looked at the case. Bradley is accused of using a utility credit card to make hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of personal charges. There's been an expectation that a federal grand jury would issue indictments, but so far that hasn't happened. Fox 10 News has been trying to find out if anything is delaying prosecution. Mobile County District Attorney Keith Blackwood says these kinds of cases just take time.
There are a lot of moving parts to it.
And a status hearing is scheduled for next month. And we have an urgent recall to pass along tonight. Handsome Brook Farms is voluntarily recalling nearly 11,000 of its organic eggs. The 24-count packages of organic pasture-raised eggs were sold under the Kirkland Signature brand. The recall is due to a potential risk of salmonella contamination, and the eggs were distributed to 25 Costco stores in Alabama, Georgia, North and South Carolina, and Tennessee. Now, beginning on November 22nd, last Friday, they have a best use date of January 6th. So people who may have the eggs should either throw them out or return them to the store for a refund. And Black Friday deals are just hours away, and while waiting in line for the deals has become a long tradition, many are going online for the best deals. More on that in a minute. 10:08 on your Thursday evening, and Black Friday is usually a big day for doorbusters and retail deals, but this year at least a third of Americans will do their Black Friday shopping through social media. Fox's Eben Brown has more in this edition of our Fox on Tech series. Thanks, Jason. Well, as we know, starting college can be pretty tough, especially when that means your relationship goes long distance. 2 friends face that problem together in a new rom-com streaming today. David Daniel has your preview. And meanwhile, the Northern Lights could bring some added excitement this Thanksgiving and Black Friday. An incoming solar storm is expected to make the colorful auroras visible tonight and tomorrow, according to NOAA. They will most likely be seen in parts of the northern U.S. from New York all the way to Idaho. And experts say the Northern Lights may be brief and faint, and your ability to see them will depend on the intensity of the solar storm. Of course, weather conditions like clouds will also impact visibility. And one hiker in Canada is extra thankful tonight. A man missing for more than a month has been found alive. Some workers spotted Sam Benestick coming out of the woods Tuesday on a remote road in British Columbia's wilderness. Benestick was reported missing when he didn't come back from a 10-day camping trip. In fact, he braved freezing weather by making shelters and moving between campsites. The worker said Benestick was in pretty rough shape and fatigued, as you can imagine, and doctors are now treating him for frostbite, smoke inhalation, and exhaustion at a hospital. His family says they are overjoyed by his return. Well, some pigs in Virginia are extra thankful this week, and not just because they avoided the dinner table today. A farm there is celebrating a significant milestone for some not so small piglets. Sarah Chackles takes us to a birthday party for some pigs that love to ham it up. Thanks for staying with us tonight. Giving Tuesday is next week. That's a global generosity movement encouraging people to give to their local charities. And this Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Rachel DePompa talks to a financial expert about ways you can safely donate.
Fox 10 News starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Ashlyn Mitchell. Thank you for joining us on Fox 10 News at 10. Well, it is the calm before the storm tonight, and while it might not be packed out just yet, we're mere hours away from one of the busiest shopping times of the year. Deal hunters will be crowding into stores tomorrow for the best deals of the season on Black Friday. And our Dacian Smith has a look at what you need to know before you head out the door. While many of us spent our Thanksgiving Day around a table full of family and friends, others wondered where their next meal would come from. But today, two organizations right here in the Port City ensured no one went without.